the same time is working hard. Someone is getting smarter and someone is winning.
Section 3C of the Arizona Residential Resale Purchase Contract has to do with title commitment and title insurance. Escrow company is hereby instructed to obtain and deliver to buyer and seller, addressed pursuant to sections 8S and 9C, a commitment for title insurance with complete and legible copies of all documents that will remain as exceptions to buyer's policy of title, including but not limited to CC&Rs, deed restrictions, and easements. Buyer shall 5 days after receipt of the notice of title commitment and after receipt of notice of any subsequent exceptions to provide notice to seller of any items disapproved. Seller shall convey title by warranty deed subject to existing taxes, assessments, covenants, conditions, restrictions, rights of way, easements, and all other matters of record. Buyer shall be provided at seller's expense an Alta homeowner's insurance title policy, or if not available, a standard owner's title insurance policy showing title vested in buyer. Buyer may acquire extended coverage at buyer's own additional expense. If applicable, buyer shall pay the cost of obtaining the Alta lender title insurance policy. Couple things to note here. Important that the information listed on sections 8S and 9C is accurate, because that is exactly where the escrow company is going to deliver the documentation. Another thing, when the buyer receives this information, it is imperative that they take time and read it. I know it is a ton of info, but there could be pertinent information hidden in those CC&Rs and deed restrictions or even easements that would affect their decision to purchase the home. I also highly recommend you, as either the listing agent or buyer's agent, takes the time to review those documents. Many times the title company will email them to you, making it easier and faster for you to digest the information. If after receipt of any of those documents, the buyer learns something about the property that they do not like, they can cancel the contract and receive a full refund of their earnest money. Another thing to note is that many times when the buyer is obtaining a loan, the lender will require an Alta lender title insurance policy. This is an additional cost and an additional title policy. This cost is to be paid for by the buyer. If they are receiving seller concessions, the concessions can include this fee.